I'm joined by Reds legend Maurice Richards today. It's a bit nippy, Maurice, to be honest. It's I guess coming from an era of winter rugby, this was kind of your staple playing conditions, really, wasn't it? They don't know they're born these days, do they?
Not week in, week out. But in fact, my first game was against Lee, and the surround of the pitch was straw. They'd been protecting me from the weather, and it was cold but a hot reception.
Well, I mean, this lot now these days, that's summer rugby. I mean, looking at them all over there and all the leggings and stuff in the background, training, ready for the Celtic game. It's a bit of a different world, isn't it? But I mean, some things are still the same.
Oh, it's the same ball, and it's the same. Well, I think it's just about the same size pitch, although it looks narrower these days. But yeah, it's the same spirit.
You still get down occasionally, don't you, to see the Reds?
I come down and stand in the over there with the real fans on the terraces.
The noisy lot, indeed. So Super League starts again next week, and it's a big game for the Reds, and also obviously playing Celtic Crusaders, Welsh team in Super League. So that's kind of your neck of the woods, if you will. You'll still be supporting the Reds, will you?
There's no question about that. I mean, after 13, 14 years and the odd game here, it could be the only team that I'd support. What
are your best memories, Maurice? Because obviously, I mean, you still hold an awful lot of records here at Salford, and fondly remembered by even people who never saw you play. And you must have some cracking memories along the way.
The whole experience was good. I mean, I enjoyed every minute of playing on the field, and there's nothing better than putting the ball down behind the post and the crowd are with you, and the whole atmosphere was tremendous.
Any particular players that still stick in your mind as being truly great?
Well, there are lots, and some. I mean, I think we had a team that was full of players who I can remember, every day of the week amongst players I would regard as great. I mean, that's a bit of an overused word, I think, perhaps sometimes, but we had probably my time here 10 or 15 players who I think you could regard as outstanding in any year.
Obviously you watch Salford every now and then. Do you still pay much attention to Super League and the modern players? How do you think they've developed over the course of time? What's different now? Is it just really a case of the game's a little bit faster because of the rules?
That's a difficult question for me to answer, to be honest. I think any game takes a little while to tune into, and I don't watch enough of the games. I'm not close enough involved to be able to judge. Obviously, every year it moves on. Whether the players are any better, I would doubt. I think it's determined by your time in the game, as it were. But it's evident that people are training harder, giving more time. In fact, it's full-time professionals now rather than professionals. The levels of fitness are higher. People are bigger and so on, so the impact is greater, and there was certainly enough impact when I was playing. So it's different. I mean, I would guess there was probably a little bit more skill when I was playing rather than the physique that is part and parcel now. But it's excitement. Every second of the game is excitement.
And did you enjoy playing in those famous old mud bath games of yesteryear? We don't get them too often anymore. As a winger, you probably stayed out of most of that, did you?
I mean, I like to come off the field in my shorts white rather than anything else. I was a touch player.
Indeed. Well, thanks very much for coming down, Maurice, and hopefully we'll see you across the course of the season. And it's been fantastic meeting you today.
Let's look forward to a great season.
Thanks, Maurice. Thank you.
Thanks, Paul.